Are the Olympics satanic? And is Emmanuel Macron trying to turn you gay? Find out on today's show, Les Nationalistes Racistes, funded by Russia Today. The Paris Olympics opening show was very cool. They had Lady Gaga, they had this scene where the dude with the fire, dressed like an assassin, was going through some pirate type shit, and it said Liberté. It was themed towards the French Revolution, and a lot of grifters took this video and used it as, see, this is satanic, when indeed they were just trying to rile your nerves up, because this part of the opening sequence was about the French Revolution, where they beheaded aristocrats, and then fucking Gojira came out on top of a castle. It was cool. This dude is still running this extremely cool sequence where he's in a bunch of different movie styles, Minions commercial, Twink Opera, French Pitbull, and this super cool knight running on water. But some of you just hate seeing cool shit for the life of you. A lot of people were looking at this introduction and being like, oh, why does it have to be so satanic? A woman representing a beheaded aristocrat from the French Revolution is satanic? No, it's just based. There's also another scene where the people allegedly recreated the Last Supper, but according to some people, it was bad because there were drag queens and a single trans person there. A lot of people thought this dude looked satanic because he just looks weird. But the truth is, this entire scene was a representation of the Feast of Dionysus, Greek god of festivity and feasting. It literally says festivite at the start of the scene, but it's so much more convenient to cut that out and sell the narrative as, oh, they're insulting the Last Supper, when this had nothing to do with Christianity but Greek mythology, and as you know, Greek mythology was not known for being straight. Along with festivity, it was supposed to represent ritual and theater, which is the reason behind this not being a table at all. It was a runway show. It's not a table at all. You can't eat from the Last Supper. There's a dude full on painted blue dressed as Dionysus, the Greek god of wine, singing at you. The Olympics started in Greece, it paid homage to the Greeks, and it was not the Last Supper. Also, it was not a table, it was a runway, and also, obviously, if you sit more than 4 people on one side of the table, you are not mocking Jesus by it. By that logic, every wedding in the world would have been mocking it in some form. Horse with wings, which is another Greek thing, because have you seen Hercules? It's a very, very good animated movie. Loki made me into the man I am today. Shit's dope. And I know the grifters on Twitter saying the West is satanic and gay is riling your nerves, but you see this tweet? Dr. Eli David. Drag queens and little children at the opening ceremony of Paris Olympics. This is disgusting and repulsive beyond words, and maybe best symbolizes the decline of Europe. First of all, you're Israeli. You're not in Europe, brother. You live in Israel. Don't talk to me about Europe, okay? And like, you look at the video and they're all just dancing and having fun. There is literally nothing inappropriate happening here. Look at them, they're all just dancing around, but he wants to promote the agenda that, oh, drag queen's bad because listen up here, man. My heart is full of hatred because of past insecurities I never dealt with. So now my life is just spreading hatred in the world and getting paid for it by Elon. What I want to say is that there is a higher chance of kids getting assaulted if you put them with priests rather than with drag queens. Nazis keep getting caught with CP. Once again, not a drag queen. These transphobic posts get promoted on X because Elon Musk hates his transgender daughter. She even made a video a couple days back exposing all of Elon's lies about her on Threads. This man told some fucking idiot on an interview he knew millions of people would watch because they are both very famous that...
So my son Xavier is dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah.
So because of this, a lot of anti-LGBT posts and just LGBT hate gets promoted on X. For example, here you see Dr. Eli David being promoted a lot on X, and the only person above him is Elon himself in this category. And all he does is literally tweet about LGBT and Satanism. And Israel, of course. Oh, we need to protect Israel. $5 bazillion to Israel. What is this man a doctor and he does quote unquote AI research, whatever that fucking means. He tweets all day, every day. I highly doubt this man has another job besides rage baiting on Twitter and receiving money from Elon. This was extremely disrespectful to Christians by Elon Musk. But like, his profile picture is literally him dressed as the Antichrist. The thing is, guys, actual Christians aren't angry at this at all, like just normal ones. Man alive, if we spent our days looking for stuff to be offended by, we'd never run out. Was it the fact that it was mocking the Last Supper, painted by a man many believe to have been homosexual, or the fact it was done by transgendered individuals? Not that it really matters, it's silly to choose to be offended by it. Trans people are made in the image of God. They are children of God. Also, I'm 90% sure they were drag queens, not even trans people. It was some drag queens posing behind the runway, not a mockery of the Last Supper. People need to stop making this a thing because it was not what they were doing. I'm honestly not worked up about the Last Supper thing. If God is mad, he'll handle it, but it seemed pretty tame to me. For my part, I'm still hyped about that Gojira performance. That was awesome. Doesn't bother me at all. Jesus died for all of us, including transgender people. It wasn't depicting the Last Supper, it was Dionysus, or so I've read. There's also this thing where there was another outrage about the quote-unquote golden calf in the ceremony, which is supposed to represent a false idol in Christianity. And number one, calves do not look like this. They do not have horns like this. That is a full-grown bull. And second, this is a statue in Paris called Bull and a Deer. It was built in 1937. It wasn't even built for the Olympics. They're also pointing out the fact that the woman in the middle is Jewish. Definitely not what Nazis would do. Definitely not Hanslanda behavior. Also, I'm going off on a trip to gay Europe soon. I will be in Berlin, so I'ma roll my commercial to get some extra funds because I want to eat a lot of doner and buy my friends drinks. Hello, it is me, Yosef Jurashvili from Bank of Georgia. Gattsu needs you to buy these Georgian shirts. Why? So he can increase the GDP of his country and finally get enough visa privilege to enter the United States. So if you want to see Gattsu in a state near you, please go ahead and order these amazing 100% cotton t-shirts. They're very good and literally everyone loves them. So, you know, just go order it. You'll support me too. Okay, bye. Thank you for listening. Anyways, the competition for this hasn't happened yet, but congratulations to Lashat Alakhadze for winning gold in weightlifting. Again, like and subscribe and goodbye. Bye bye.
За София съм тръгнал сам, връзка с тебе нямам там. За София съм тръгнал сам, връзка с тебе нямам там. Ще си купя телефон, винаги ще съм в тон. Ще си купя телефон, винаги ще съм в тон. GSM, ще си купя GSM, с теб да се чувам всеки час.